He's not afraid of a war of words, as his followers on social media know all too well. So it won't come as a surprise to many that Piers Morgan had yet another dig at his breakfast show rival, Dan Walker. Having previously lambasted the BBC for falling ratings and its choice of anchors on its flagship early morning show, the 52-year-old GMB star couldn't resist making a quip about a segment on the show focusing on wartime staple spam, taking the chance to take a pot shot at Dan. Having clearly been keeping an eye on what the BBC breakfast team were up to whilst he wasn't anchoring Good Morning Britain with co-star Susanna Reid on Wednesday, Piers was evidently delighted with the BBC using what appeared to be a filler story. Taking to Twitter during a quick break in his own duties, he cheekily ripped Dan over the spam story, sending him a very tongue-in-cheek message. Posting a picture of the tinned food to his timeline, Piers wrote, "Hi mate Edmund Walker, loving your work on at Breakfast." And while Piers got the first jab in, Dan was quick to respond to his rival's taunt with his own views on what content GMB had been offering their viewers. Clearly bemused as to why Piers was dishing out jibes when he was being forced to talk about it-be reality show Love Island, the BBC anchor replied to his rival's sniping tweets with, "We'll leave you to deal with the big issues of the day. #Love Island." And while both Dan and Piers seemed to quite enjoy their rivalry, some of their viewers looked to be getting fed up with the banter. One even went as far as to suggest it was perhaps time for them to settle things with their fists in the boxing ring, writing, "If this doesn't end in white-collar boxing for charity, I'm going to be disappointed."